Jim Edwards here, joined by Aaron Chalmers, ahead of his big fight in 2 weeks' time, Bellator 200 against Griffiths. Aaron, how you doing, man? You're here to see Fabian tonight. Yep. You've made the trip over to Dublin, but tell me first of all, how's your training going?
Yeah, really good. It's getting down to the nitty gritty now. Just starting to get the weight off. Been my longest camp, 10 weeks. But yeah, feeling really good. Really good.
I mean, people were calling for you to take a fight with an opponent with a much bigger record. You've done that now.
Yep.
What do you think of Ash? What do you make of him, and how much have you been able to actually look back at him in his previous fights?
I only found out the other day that apparently he's a K1 champion. And apparently he's been talking a lot of shit, saying he's going to do this and this, but well, they all say the same. They all come out with the same stuff, and they all fucking fall when I hit them. So we'll see in 2 weeks' time. We'll see if he backs up everything that he's saying. To be fair, he's not even saying much. He's more saying about my hair and my eyebrows. He's not talking about me fighting. So let him talk about whatever he wants. Come fight night. I've trained as hard as I've ever trained, so I'm more than ready for this fight. More than ready.
Have you seen some of the stuff he's been saying over the last few days almost?
Do you know, my management sentence it through, and I just have to laugh. I have to laugh because everything he's saying is just embarrassing. Like, he's not even talking about fighting. He's just like saying, you know, to be fair, he did make us laugh. When I got sent it made us laugh. It didn't make us angry. It was just pathetic.
You know, what is it? Is it any different fighting for Bellator than it is for BAM? Like, how have you felt the build up to this card, and how are Bellator treating you as a promotion?
You know, as Bellator really are really on the ball. They're constantly in touch with my agent. They're constantly asking how things are. Plenty of time in advance if we need to do stuff. Everything's going good. Honestly, I can't complain. Obviously, I haven't fought for Bellator yet, so I'm just excited to see how it is when you walk out, and just going to lap everything up. Like I say, I take everything as it comes, and this weekend, last year was my first ever fight. Fast forward a weekend, in 2 weeks' time, I'm on Bellator, so it's been a fucking roller coaster, yeah.
Just going back to Ash, in the last 24 hours, there's been talk of people like doubling down on their purse, and perhaps there being some sort of agreement outside of the original contract. Yeah. How much do you know what's happening? I think it's happening between your two teams, but from your perspective, what's happening?
So apparently he said he would put his life savings that he was going to beat us. I mean, it's easy to bet your life savings when you haven't got any. Do you know what I mean? So he was saying. So I just said, well, if he's that confident, bet your purse then. I'll match his purse. Then apparently his team would come back saying, well, bet your purse. So my management said, well, we'll bet the purse, but you have to match it. And then it all fell apart, saying, oh, you're trying to put it on one, you're doing this, and I just keep out of it. My mind's on the job. If my management wants to bet on us, then I wouldn't go into a fight thinking I was going to lose. So if he wants to bet the full purse, then bet the full purse. It doesn't bother me. I'm more than confident in my capabilities, and this camp has been fucking tremendous. So if my agent bets the full purse, then looks like we're going to be even more rich.
You said earlier he's a K1 champion. He's obviously likely going to come out and strike with you.
Yep.
Like, how do you kind of see this one playing out? And what have you been working on specifically for this fight?
Obviously, I'm still working my stand-up, but I've changed gyms. I'm now at a jiu-jitsu gym, Renegade, Tom Breeze, UFC fighter. Yep. So me wrestling and me takedown defence and me jiu-jitsu has come on leaps and bounds. Like, I'm in the jiu-jitsu gym 5 days a week, 6 days a week, sorry, 6 days a week. Just constantly working my jits, constantly working my wrestling. So wherever Ash wants to take it, then I'm more than happy. Previous fights, if it had went to the ground, then I would have been a bit worried. But I'm rolling with some of the best in the world, some of the best in the country. Middleweight, do you know what I mean? Middleweight, Fabian, Leon, welterweight, big lads that are strong. Do you know what I mean? Some strong wrestlers in there. So there's no way that Ash is going to be anywhere near as powerful, technical or strong as the kids that I'm rolling with, so I'm not worried.
How does it fit? What's the official prediction, should I say?
What, for the fight?
Yeah.
Official prediction, do you know, I'm going to go with what I've done every fight. I reckon a first round KO, and I will do it.
Just lastly, how does the next few weeks play out in terms of you trying to still get weight down, or like what is this?
Obviously, my nutritionist has been on. He's just tapering down the meals now, so it's low carb week, which obviously makes us a bit ratty. But yeah, everything's going smooth. Weight's coming off, and yeah, just looking forward to getting in there.
Just lastly, Ash has had a lot to say over the last few days. What's the final message to Ash before this fight?
fuck off.
Aaron, thanks for your time. Good luck with Bellator.